Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Minnesota Lynx. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And the excitement of a new WNBA season really hasn't worn off yet.
Well, you think, training camp happened, preseason happened, so these teams, they're still getting up to full speed. Some are clicking, others are still fine-tuning, but it's very exciting either way.
Well, soon enough, everyone will be rolling, and then the competition starts to get real fierce.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Now here is Stewart. Lainey Hamilton penetrating. Back to Stewart. This is incredible with the steal. And now the Lynx fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Ah, nice job capturing the moment there on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We played just over a minute here in the first. Ionescu outside. Stewart, she's covered by McBuckets. Stewart gets it to go.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Pick by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Walker. Misses the three. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Here's Phoebish. Now Stewart, defended by Ball Queen. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Pick by Mrs. Incredible. And here's Mrs. Incredible. The 15-footer. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
From downtown, drops in the tray.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Ionescu up top, defended by Ball Queen. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Poked away.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Jones outside. This is Incredible with the steal. Up the court. Ball Queen with the ball. Now guarded by Ionescu. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Jones. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Credit both Jones and her teammate for setting her up. Once she catches the rock, it's gone quick.
Minnesota trailing. Now here's Ball Queen. Here's Walker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Ionescu. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Here's Stewart. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And here are the Lynx now. Now Walker. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Stewart, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Ionescu outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Phoebish. To the paint. There's the 3. Ionescu misses. Now the Lynx with it. 3-pointer. And the Lynx another 3.
They need to make her earn those threes because if you play off her, she's automatic.
The Liberty Trail. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Mrs. Incredible. And Stewart gets it to go.
So assertive against contact. Once Stewart makes up her mind, she refuses to be denied.
So the Lynx now. Ball queen with the ball. She has 7. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Now here is Ionescu. Defended by Ball Queen. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Ball Queen. Pass to McBuckets. Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Walker. Mrs. Incredible with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Now here's Walker. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
And here's Stewart. She's got 8. Pass to Jones from 20 feet out. The shot will not fall.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss with
And she just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
But you can see which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys. You should know that.
Now here is Stewart. Stewart with the screen. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year, when they won 32. Breanna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
And they got behind, but they hung in there, and they didn't let it get out of hands.
Now here is Ionescu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Nafisa Collier on the wing. No good on the triple. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 2. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered closely. Phoebish. Right side, Stewart. The second chance effort. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Number 1 overall pick in 2016, Breanna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since. And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Ionescu. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Lynx. This one for 3. A rebound by Breanna Stewart. And it's New York's ball. Ionescu outside. It's stolen by Queen. Shoots it up. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Yeah, expanded way beyond the line. Very good looking stroke.
Now here's Ionescu. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Burke, defended by Mrs. Incredible. The offensive rebound. Sabali with it. Smith is there. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
At the line for the Liberty, Niara Sabali. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Now here's McBride. Collier. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Always looking for holes in the defense. It's McBride's recognition that allows her to slice up any defensive scheme.
Pass to Sabali. Jones, covered by Collier. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lynx ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The Lynx leading. Now Queen. Screen by Smith. Pass to McBride. Inside. Fade away. And Jones pulls it down. Dodi Kish. And here's Burke. McBride McBride covering. It's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Queen with the ball. Pass to Walker. Missed inside. And it's New York's ball. Trailing by 2. Now here's Davis. Guarded by Walker. Davis misses. So the Lynx now. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. For 3, Kayla McBride. And Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dodikish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Queen. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
A defense leading to offense.
Here's Dodikish. Pass to Sabali. To the inside. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. And Sabali finishes inside.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Collier. Here's Mrs. Incredible. 2 on the clock. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
And that one's good. Jones.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Queen. He gets it to go from the corner. New York calls timeout.
New York calls timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Walker. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Lets it fly. Again, Minnesota.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Here's Burke. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Now here is Ionescu. Back to Jones. Over Collier. Castellini Hamilton.
4 on the clock. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
Now here's Walker.
Defense is right there. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Of all the players who want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Ionescu outside. Here's Savali. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. The first free throw is good. And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
And here's Queen. She has 7.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks just lost out there.
Get them a map, a GPS, a smartphone. Get them something.
Yeah, this is threatening to truly get ugly.
New York trailing here. Pass to Sabali. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Guarded by Walker. Now here's Jones. Over Queen.
And no good trying to use the glass. From deep 3-point range.
And it's Walker missing. To the middle. Dodi Kish. Queen covering. Now Ionescu. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And the basket by Dodi Kish.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible.
Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense has not done a good job of getting after her because that's her second three-pointer this quarter.
Jones outside. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. The Lynx with the lead. Down low. This is incredible.
And she just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys. You should know that.
And so it's New York with it. Jones outside. Lainey Hamilton. Back to Jones. Over Collier. And Jones gets it to go. Mrs. Incredible with it. 13 points in this game. Pass to Collier. Now Mrs. Incredible. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court. Doesn't miss open teammates.
And the Liberty with possession here. 8-point game. Here's Dodi Kish. Savali, good.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Now here is Queen. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Walker with it. Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. And that shot falls short that time.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Ionescu outside. For three. And she's good on the three ball.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Launches a three. Queen misses.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. She's got 11. And it's Sabali missing. Here's Queen. From beyond the arc and then some.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And here's Ionescu. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Over Collier. Jones misses. Here's Minnesota. 6-point lead. And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, she's going to win a lot of games.
From deep. Miss Incredible can't get it to go. And so it's New York with it. Dodikish. Queen covering. Pass to Jones. Nice move. And she sinks the layup.
After struggling in the first quarter, she has come alive here in the second.
Here's Minnesota. Now Mrs. Incredible. Now Mrs. Incredible. 13 points in this game.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks just lost out there.
Get them a map, a GPS, a smartphone. Get them something.
Yeah, this is threatening to truly get ugly.
Now here is Ionescu. 9-point game. Pass to Dodikish. Jones with it. Covered by Collier. Jones inside. Collier's there. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, a hot start from long range for them, but they've gotten away from shooting the three.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire it up. You have my permission. Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And the Liberty with possession here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Walker down low. Lainey Hamilton covering. Here's Queen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. The Lynx on top. They lead by 7. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
The second half just about to get going here.
You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And here are the Lynx now. 7-point differential. Fires high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Now here is Ionescu. Guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And it's good for 2.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Now here is McBuckets. Fires from 14. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. Missed it. She's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Pass to McBuckets. And here's Mrs. Incredible. Connects from three-point range.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
And so it's New York with it. Down by 12. Goes outside. Stewart. Ionescu has it. Jones. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. Duchess picks one up.
Can't fall for this if you're the defense. Jones is tricky. Has all these little moves and knows how to use the pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She's off on the first. You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
And she's good on the second.
The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
To the inside. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for your Minnesota Lynx, number 28. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so she makes both from the line. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. This is Incredible with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
They're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Walker. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Good on the triple.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Now here's Walker. She's tightly guarded. Pass to Ball Queen. Wide open look. And the Lynx miss again.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Now here's Jones. 14 points for her. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. The kick out to Ionescu. It's stolen by Ball Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And again, no good by Minnesota. Here's Ionescu. 6 points for her. Pass to Stewart. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime. And here are the Lynx now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Walker. And the Lynx miss again.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. Now Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
An offensive juggernaut. Once Stewart gets a few to fall, you know she's feeling it.
McBuckets. Guarded by Jones. Inside. McBuckets. And she stuffs it. What a pass to set her up.
Yeah, she might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because she can jump out of the building.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see just how impressive that move was. Timeout called to Liberty.
Coach saw the players were getting winded and called time to give them a quick breather.
Lynx on D. They're leading by 8. Here's Ionescu. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots. Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 11 points in the game. Stewart up top, beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 6. Pass to Stewart. Count it.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. 17 points in the game. Ball Queen up top. Again, Minnesota.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Liberty, keep it alive.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. And she lays in the alley-oop pass.
That lob came from a mile away and was right on the money.
Woo, talk about long-distance connection.
And what incredibly soft hands to make that catch and lay it in, too.
And so it's New York with it. A 12-point game. Pass to Laney Hamilton. Stewart. Shoots over Mrs. Incredible. Stewart can't hit. What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Now Ionescu. 6 points for her. Pass to Phoebish. Outside, Laney Hamilton. The kick out to Ionescu. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
That gives her her second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The Lynx leading. Make buckets with it. She's got 7. Here's Walker. Pass to Ball Queen. To the paint. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
Here's Dodikish. Pass to Davis. Now here's Jones. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
Now here's Walker. She's got 14. Queen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Davis. Now Dodikish. Queen covering. Now Dodikish. To the left wing. Clock at 4. To the inside. There's the call on Jonquel Jones. That's her first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. On the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Pass to Walker. Rebounded by Davis. Here's New York now. Here's Dodikish. Davis, covered by Smith. Here's Jones. Yes, indeed, it is good. That's her 8th make against 14 attempts.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half.
Now here is Queen. 15 points in the game. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Drills it from outside.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Dodikish. Burke. Davis with it. Now Jones takes the 3. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. And here's Queen. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Now here's Davis. Got it up in time.
Oh, count it. Count it. That's going to count.
ATV at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note.
I'll say that'll give them a nice little lift to start the next quarter.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for them.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lynx on top, up 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Come on, fans. It's the
Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And the Liberty with possession here, trailing by 10. Here's Burke, defended by Mrs. Incredible, and it's Queen with the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Burke, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Offline with the 3. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Here's Queen. Hits the three-point bomb.
She is just bombing it today. How many more 3s are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
A little showmanship as she increases the lead.
Well, that's got to be a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, we know she can hurt you with her passing, and right there, she does some damaging with her finishing.
Ionescu has it. Pass to Burke. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Tipped away. Lainey Hamilton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Kicked by Thornton. Here's Lainey Hamilton. That shot is off, and she's made half and missed half of her 8 shots. Down low. Smith. And can't cash in from close range.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Here's Burke, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Mrs. Incredible with the steal. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
I mean, the D, they didn't even try to get back on the break.
Wouldn't have mattered, though, even if they did. No way anyone was beating her to the bucket there.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by Smith. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
To the middle. Knocks it loose.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Thornton. Burt. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Ionescu.
Shot to stop the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
And here are the Lynx now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Queen misses. Here's New York now.
17-point game.
Ionescu outside. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Mrs. Incredible with it. Picked up by Sabali. Here's Ionescu.
Pulls it.
Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Pass to Queen. The rebound by Burt. Here's New York now. Trailing by 17. Here's Ionescu. Can't connect from short range.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Queen misses. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
There's the triple. Minnesota grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far just unable to get uncorked here.
And here's Burke. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots over Mrs. Incredible. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Pass to Ball Queen. Collier outside.
And she lobs it up.
What fantastic communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
It was almost telepathic.
Telepathic, I think that's a good way to describe it. Both ends of that play were fantastic.
Now Dodi Kish. to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McBuckets. Jones, no good. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been. Those are hops that you really don't see every day from the one spot.
And that's why she's such an uncommon talent.
Uncommon and unparalleled. She can make things happen out there.
Now here is Stewart. Tries from 7, and it's in.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to McBuckets. Queen with the ball. Baseline J on the way, and it's good off the back rim and in.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Jones. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Ionescu left side. Picked by Jones. Clock at 6. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
She's having a great half here. Exactly the reverse of the first half.
Walker with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Out to the right wing. Another 3 for Minnesota.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Here's Ionescu. New York calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
On defense, the Lynx. Pass to Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. From past the arc. This is Incredible with the rebound.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, The defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And the Liberty with possession here. 19-point game. Stewart inside. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Over to the wing. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jones. Knocked away. And stolen by Walker. Pass to Ball Queen. Inside. McBuckets. Soft touch off the glass.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Here's Laney Hamilton. Ionescu outside. Thiebish. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
Now Mrs. Incredible. Right wing. Picked by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Walker. That three off the mark. On offense, here the Liberty. Trailing by 19. Stewart up top. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. A nice shot by Stewart. Here's Ball Queen. Shot from the wing. And Jones pulls it down. Now here's Laney Hamilton. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Back to Stewart. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. She'll go to the line.
At the line for the Liberty, Brianna Stewart. One shot.
One shot.
As a talented scorer and rebounder, Brianna Stewart is a threat on both sides of the ball. But on offense especially, she can really be a nightmare to try and guard.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Collier outside. The three ball. Rebound New York. The Lynx taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up